What's going on, fellow ghosts, gamer heads, anime nerds, and renegades? Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Rave37Actual, and today I am super duper excited. You can tell I'm more hyped than my normal self, and most of y'all subscribed to my channel are just as hyped for me because y'all woke up to the same notification I did, and that was Ren drop Vincent's Tale self-portrait at 1 p.m. Eastern time today. Unfortunately, I was working out at the time, and it was a crazy leg day, but I got that shit out the way, got through it, and I am showered and fresh and ready to sit down and just take in Vincent's Tale. I know that I'm gonna have to pay attention to the details of this because apparently there were a lot of subtle details in the prologue that I didn't catch on to until I saw other people's videos, and I was like, oh, well, yeah, that does make a lot of sense. Like, the Vincent Van Gogh reference, completely missed it. Did not, make that connection, but I saw a lot of videos that were deep diving into just the symbolism of the prologue. That wasn't even the actual song. So today, we're going to check out the song, and I'm going to give my thoughts, and we're going to experience it together. So without no further ado, let's get to it. We got Vincent's Tale, self-portrait. Let's go. Alright, so seems like it's leaving off exactly where the prologue left. Picking up where the prologue left off. The music choice is interesting. My boy is tilted. Nah, why you my boy is tilted for real. He said, give me the guitar, bro. You doing it wrong.
Come on, let's have it, you miserable prick. I will do what I want. I will drink till I'm sick to my stomach. I'm sick of the same boring songs. I am sick of these pavements I find myself on. Great Britain, I hate you. I'll say that with pride. It's my right to be violent when you fed me lies.
Damn.
I'm a rotter, a menace when I want to be, and I'll work for that right because nothing comes free. I have slaved all my life in a dull 9 to 5. I just rinse and repeat while I'm barely alive. Great Britain, I loathe you with murderous glee. I will do to this country what you've done to me. Destroy.
He just spit this cigarette out like, yo.
I want to tear apart these buildings from the cinder blocks they stand. Leave this town in dust and rubble. Make some trouble with my hands. I won't lie, I'm
Vincent a
fucking
menace.
wasted. But I wasted all my youth, and I've stayed so damn complacent. Getting wasted is my truth. So my style of self-expression is a fist into the gut. It's throwing up upon these pavements. Shut your fucking mouth, you slut. Banished angel, I am Lucifer. My
What
brain
they
like
do?
endless can't sing you will or not my
Yo,
I am
what
the
they do?
storm after the calm. I'm the victim of the victim list. The pill that makes you sick. I am chaos incarnate. Let's fucking have it then, you prick.
Oh, here we go again. It's like Screech all
Now
over
the
again.
rules of the street fight are simple.
Okay.
It's pretty much anything goes.
You right.
Keeping the street pretty firm on your feet. It pays to be sweet on your toes.
Damn sure.
And fools they have fallen for clumsy mistakes. Late to react, cop the fist to the face. Now
Hey.
the rules of the street fight are simple.
Yeah.
Break that little prick's nose.
Facts.
Throw a punch, you swallow it, follow it, grab the collar, quick hollow tip like karate, kick martial art master, spark a
Okay.
Park a fist on the landing, strip
Okay.
carnage, it finds the cartilage,
Okay.
karma serve like a carbonated cola on the crucifix, kill. Vincent wanna kill,
What?
blood gets spilled,
What?
double that rude boy, kill or be killed.
Damn.
Do it for the fun, blood, do it for the thrill. Blue lights, boy, run, blue lights, boy, chill.
You picked up a bottle and but why though? He stabbed it with a. I'm assuming Ren is portraying Vincent like he normally does. So now Vincent done ran around the corner. Done-
So it goes.
Oh.
In the absence of the light, the devil sows a seed in the mind. Vincent was shaken, run from the law, hide from the beacon, crouch on the floor. The
Yeah.
cook to omit him, hate the wolf spits on him, rapes him, hits him, kicks him when he's down, and that shapes him. He
Dang.
hears the sound of a copper, heart upon his tail proper, Vincent off his rocker. Bothered by the lie that Britain sold him, what a shocker. Where greedy eat the poor, a holy war, the chosen prosper. But some are never chosen, they stay frozen in the locker. Destined to survive in 9 to 5 and watch the clock, but don't think about reality, my little happy shopper. A brand new show on Netflix to distract you from the horror.
What?
And swallow all your morals for a retweet or a follow.
Yeah.
And shadow ban the problem man, a sold for $1.
Yeah.
And keep the fight amongst yourself, don't think about
That's
the
the
squalor.
bottle.
The systems don't impose it or the rules that we all honor. And fuck it, Vincent cooked to boiling point, he's cannon fodder. So what's the use in running? He's already in the locker. He's careless with his actions now, a clumsy motherfucker.
Yeah.
He's turned to face his fate, cause fate's a bitch and none will stop her.
Damn.
Richard was an officer who stood
What
in
the
for free. Was his first day back
Oh,
at work after a time of
no,
absent
bro,
leave.
not-
Working London on the night shift, what he didn't think he'd see was our boy with a guitar, bruised and battered on his knees. But
What
Richard
the
lived in
fuck,
caution
bro?
now,
Why is
tormented
Richard
by his
back
past.
out?
Not so quick
Why
to
is
find
Richard
the
out
trigger.
here?
Not so fast, but Richard was a righteous man who lived inside the law. So he leapt upon poor Vincent and he cuffed him
Okay.
to the floor.
Alright. Alright. Get. I'm not gonna lie. I'm really relieved for Richard. What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck, bro? Oh my god, dude. What the fuck? What, like, okay, let me get my thoughts together. Alright. To start out with, we see the guy, Vincent, who is probably the red-haired guy we saw in the prologue, playing the guitar when Ren comes out of the bar. Or maybe that wasn't Vincent. Maybe that was just a reference to Vincent Van Gogh, the way he looked. But I assume that when Ren takes the guitar from him, although he was like already assumedly drunk when he walked out of the bar, I think he began to actually portray Vincent when he took the guitar. And basically he just sort of just the way he described Vincent sort of hit kind of raw for me, just because in my own life I've had a history of, dealing with problems with alcohol. I'm 6 years on the wagon. I'll be 7 years on the wagon in October. But yeah, I had my own troubles with alcohol, so I could definitely relate and empathize with the feeling of not wanting to feel and just like numbing it with whatever, and like having that particular vice of alcohol, and just because you're just so angry, or you're just so sad, or you're just so desperate, maybe to feel or maybe to not feel, that you just find it or seek it in the bottom of a bottle. And he just seems fed up with the world, which, like, I think, a lot of people can relate to feeling like the dream that they were sold as kids was like sort of unattainable myth, or just a flat out lie. And basically Vincent feels like the country that he was born in, that he didn't choose to be born in, kind of screwed him over, and he's just like on a mission to, like, you heard it say, like, he wanted to destroy shit with his hands and stuff like that. He's just like just walking around being like, it's not even like a Johnny Somali level menace. He's like walking around like looking for violence and like shit. He immediately finds himself in a fist fight. And the one thing I know about like fist fights these days is that motherfuckers don't do that shit no more. I mean, in the U.S., it's guns. Like, motherfuckers lose a fight, first thing they're gonna do is pull out a gun. And I'd assume in the U.K., it's like with knives or something like that, because they don't have like guns that's readily available on the streets. But this motherfucker broke a bottle after the police pulled up while he was fighting, and shanked the dude with the bottle. Ran down the street, or ran down the alleyway, bucked the corner with the bottle apparently still in his hand, because when he's sitting there playing the guitar, like as Vincent's sitting there catching his breath, and Richard rolls up on him, he's like, the bloody bottle sitting right there by his left foot, bro. So it's just like, and the elephant in the room, Richard, is just like, man, at this point, I'm like assuming he's like our protagonist of this story. I don't know if there is a protagonist in this story. There may not be a protagonist in this story, but Richard has been through the fucking ringer. And if there's any character in this story I'm rooting for, is fucking Richard, because he went through it with Screech. Like, that is a situation, an impossible situation that you wouldn't want anybody, including yourself, to ever be put in. And definitely some traumatizing shit. And he was on, like, they talk about how he was coming back from being on leave, and fresh back out on patrol, and then that same tune starts playing from Screech's Tale, and I'm just like, what the fuck, bro? But like, despite my initial concern, I thought he was gonna freeze up. I definitely thought he was gonna freeze up because of what happened with Screech. I definitely thought he was gonna freeze up, but he pounced into action, bro. Like, he seen something was amiss, and like he said, he was a righteous man, so he seen something was amiss, so he jumped on Vincent and got him on the ground. And we see the next. Did I see that correctly? Let's see. Yeah, Richard's Tale. That's what I thought. Richard's Tale coming soon. So apparently Richard is getting propelled into the forefront of this story at this point. And I'm fair, like, come on, who ain't invested in this story? I mean, okay, let me put it like this. You were invested in this story before you knew you were invested in this story. Why? Because of Richard. Because he connects this world, this occurrence, this situation with the world of Jenny, Screech, and Violet. And I also believe in a certain sort of aspect. It also connects it with the world of money game. It's really convoluted and it's really me reaching, so I don't want to like try to elaborate and get all confused and go on a stupid ass monologue. But I just really feel like Vincent is on uh the opposite diaspora of Jimmy, the boy from Money Game 3, who had everything in the world, sold a tech company at 18, was a millionaire, got a Senate seat, got involved in fucking arms smuggling or some shit, and ended up just really on the bad end of the stick. But he was one of the chosen, one of the ones that he was talking about in the that Vincent was raging against in this very video. So I definitely feel like the juxtaposition between Vincent and Jimmy is very much real and it's there because there are the haves and the have-nots, and most of us are. We know what we are. I ain't got no fucking Lamborghini in my driveway, so and I know exactly how much money is in my bank account or how much lack thereof at all times during the month. So I know which one I am, and I'm pretty sure we all have a pretty good understanding of where we're at in that hierarchy as far as haves and have-nots, because the haves are so very few and they have so very much, and the have-nots are so very many and have so very little, and it's just that simple. But Richard is the linchpin, and I think Richard connects the world of Jenny and Screech to the world of Vincent, but I think Vincent and Jimmy also like are mirror images of each other. I don't know how the story with Vincent is going to end. Like right now, we just know he's mad at the world. He started a fight. He shanked a motherfucker with a bottle, and Richard caught him. We don't know how that story is going to end. But we do know that it does have another chapter, at least in some form, in the shape of Richard's tale. And it's just amazing to think about, like, this sort of, if my presumption is correct, which it totally could not be. Like, these could be, well, we know for a fact Vince's tale is definitely in the same universe as the tale of Jenny and Screech, but I'm just making a reach by saying I think that is also in the world of the boy named Jimmy, who was in the money game, or just connect all three of these songs and series. I feel like are connected. But that's just my own personal opinion. Y'all let me know y'all opinion down in the comments. And if you made it this far in the video, I definitely recommend you hit that like button and maybe subscribe to the channel. It definitely helps with growth, and I appreciate the shit out of each and every one of y'all that do, man. Especially all the renegades. I mean, shout out to my anime fans and my gamer heads. Y'all dope as hell too, but y'all renegades, y'all is something else, man. And I appreciate the shit out of y'all. But yeah, like I said, if you made it this far in the video, then definitely like and subscribe, man, and turn on your notifications. You'll know the next time I drop another video or a short or what have you. But for now, I wish you guys a safe, happy, healthy morning, afternoon, evening, whatever time it is you see this, and I'll catch you on the next one. And you should see a video pop up either like here or like somewhere over here. So if you want to see more RavenREACTUAL content, definitely click on one of those. Until then, I'll catch y'all on the flip side. Stay safe, stay frosty. Actual out.